Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We got UFC 250 coming this Saturday.
It's going to be a fucking stacked card again.
This is a stacked card, man. And it looks like what they're doing is almost like a huge showcase of the bantamweights. They got three different bantamweight fights going on, which is, I mean, especially with no champion, now's the time to do it, right?
Oh, definitely.
They got to see who's up next for it.
And you got the fucking the main card, starting with Sugar Sean.
Yeah, and Eddie Wineland. This is a beast of a fight. It's a big step up in competition for Sugar. You know, he's been showcasing in his last 3-4 fights how technical he is, how advanced he is compared to some of these other fighters. I think he's like 6 foot or something, and he's like, for 135, he's really tall.
He's tall, dude, and boy can fight.
Yeah.
And he has heart.
Definitely.
What was that fight where he broke his
Andre
leg?
Sukumtath or something. Yeah, he broke his shin, and he finished the fight, and he was hopping on 1 foot doing it.
Dude, it's crazy, though.
Eddie Wineland, I don't know if you've ever seen the highlight. He fought Renan Barao a long time ago when Renan Barao was the champion before TJ.
I don't remember it.
Renan Barao caught him with a spinning back kick flat in the face. It was fucking beautiful. Eddie's a good fighter. He holds his chin up a little bit too much when he fights, so like when he's exchanging, he doesn't duck his chin like most fighters. He'll keep it up in the air, and that's never good because you're gonna get fucking caught. It's a tough match. He reminds me of like just to compare him to some people that are watching who might not know, like a Cub Swanson kind of, if you're familiar with them.
Yeah.
Where he's gonna put up a good fight. He's got good technique. Maybe even like a small cowboy. Like, you know, he's a good fighter. It's just if you're as technical as someone like Sugar, I think he's gonna come out with the win pretty easily.
But I still think Sugar Sean's gonna win, man.
Oh, for sure, man. I think I mean, like his last fight with Quinones or whatever, he beat him in like 2 minutes or something, and he was mad at himself. He's like, it was too easy. I didn't get to showcase myself more than I wanted
that's
to.
Definitely, dude. And moving right up that card.
Prediction.
Oh,
yeah, you got Sugar, but round? Anything specific? Or are you just like, fuck it, he's gonna whoop him?
First round, TKO. Sugar Sean. Let's say a minute and a half left.
Okay. Yeah.
You?
I'll agree, man. I don't think it'll make it to the second round. I think Sugar's gonna go on and I think there'll be more exchanges than his fight with Quinones.
Right.
But I think he's definitely either gonna head kick him or he's gonna drop him pretty easy.
Yeah, no, dude, he's a superstar in the making.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
And this is a good fight. That's a step up in competition. Because after him, it's like you can slowly maybe make it to some of the other guys that are on the card, but you can't jump straight from like a Sean O'Malley to a Peter Yan or whatever. You got to kind of take the steps to it.
Right, but I think Sugar Sean can beat Peter Yan.
Oh,
but
it's early.
That's a conversation for a different time, though. But moving up to that card, we have Neil Magny or Magny, and Anthony Martin.
Yeah, so Neil's been around for a long time.
Yes,
I think this is like his 22nd fight in the UFC or something crazy like that.
22nd, 24th?
24th,
I think it is.
He's been around for a long time.
I don't know much about Anthony Martin, though.
Anthony Martin, he was supposed to, I think he fought not too long ago. He might have fought on the 249 card, but I can't remember, honestly. But I remember seeing his name not too long ago, so I know he's fought recently. Neil Magny's got like an 80-inch reach for welterweights. That's pretty significant. I hope I'm not completely blowing that wrong, but I'm pretty sure his reach is like very significant. So just because of that, Anthony Rocco he's a little bit more, I don't want to say slugger, but he's more of a heavy hitter, and Neil is he's gonna be more pressure. He's got pretty good wrestling, so if he wants to take it to the ground, he can do that. He's gonna work his jab a lot. It just kind of comes to power versus quickness, in my opinion, for this fight.
Definitely.
So personally, I'll give it to Neil just because, you know, partially I know more about him, but partially, you know, I think with his speed and his wrestling, I think he'll be able to pull out the win on that one.
I'm gonna go in the same boat as you. I don't know anything about Anthony Martin.
Right.
Hopefully it's a good fight.
Oh, it definitely will be, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Neil this time too. Okay. You have a round prediction or?
Honestly, I'll go this one decision, especially if I have Neil winning, then you know, I don't see him landing the big knockout or anything like that. I think he'll be able to just tack on the points and get a unanimous decision over Rocco.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going same thing.
Agree with me?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
And then next fight we have Sterling and Sandhagen.
This is gonna be a banger, man. I know.
Yeah, number 2 versus number 4.
The top bantamweights right now. There's like Aljamain Sterling, you know, Marlon Moraes kind of up there, the Peter Yans, and it was always like people were fighting for Aljamain to fight
Peter Yan.
Peter Yan, yeah, and I guess I think Peter Yan lives here, so I don't know why that wasn't able to go through.
Oh, no idea.
Maybe he does. Maybe he lives in another country, but
Dana loves his Aldo.
Dude, oh yeah,
he loves his Aldo, so he's giving Aldo another chance.
If Aldo and Yan go at it, that's not a good night for Aldo, in my opinion.
No, but
I'd love to see that though.
That'd be good.
I'd love to see that.
Dude, I'm a big fan of Peter Yan.
Yeah, like, he's a beast, man. He whooped Faber, but I definitely who was it?
Faber's washed
right,
out,
but Cejudo made the comment. He's like, just because you beat Faber doesn't mean you can get to fight for the title. Peter Yan needs to fight a Aljamain Sterling, or he needs to fight a Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, what ranking is Peter?
He's probably like, let me see. If Corey Sandhagen's number 4, he might be number 3, or something like that.
So who's number 1 in that group?
It says Cody Garbrandt, right? Or no, he's number 9.
Yeah.
Number 1. It's not Dominic Cruz, is it? Marlon Moraes probably.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't fucking know, man. They're all so good that it's hard to really decide. I'm surprised this isn't the co-main event, honestly. Aljamain's coming off, I think, 2-fight win streak. Corey Sandhagen's also on a win streak. So this honestly, in my opinion, should be the co-main.
Could have been, but dude, you know, I love myself some Cody.
Yeah, no love's a beast, man. But this is Aljamain's got insane pressure. Like, he's just nonstop. I mean, I've seen him in 3-round bouts where he's like throwing combinations without pausing to reset. It's just like the end of each combination was at the beginning of the next one. I've never seen someone with that much cardio in the tank, man.
So third fight, who do you got, man?
It's crazy because almost every fight on this card, except for the main event, is gonna be almost a toss-up. Maybe the Sugar Sean O'Malley is pretty obvious. The Sugar's gonna win. He's like a 500 favorite.
Is he?
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Checked the odds
Him and Amanda are huge favorites. The Neil Magny fight's toss-up, either one. And same with this one, Aljamain and Corey. Either one of them could honestly pull this off. Because Corey's a beast right now.
He is.
He's the dark horse of that division for sure. But
I'm going with Sterling.
I like the Funk Master, man. Aljamain's a cool dude. I think his pressure. That might not be the reason he wins, but it's definitely going to play a factor.
Definitely.
His pressure. If two guys like that are pretty evenly matched, the guy with the better cardio or the guy who's controlling the octagon a little bit more is going to win. So I think we're both on the same page. We're going to give it to Sterling for this one.
Yeah, definitely. And then the co-main event, we have Rafael and Cody.
Yeah, man. This is like I said, this and the last fight I think could switch places because they're both on losing streaks.
They are. Yeah. Cody's on a
3-fight losing streak.
2 to TJ.
And then Pedro Munoz, he lost his last one.
Yeah. Who's the Rafael lost to?
Rafael's was, I don't know, but his is 2. His last 2 he lost, and they were tough fights because every fight in that division is hard. But still, for who's gonna come out of a losing streak is like. Yeah, they're big name. Cody's a huge name. Rafael is too, but Cody's a huge name, so I get why it's co-main event. But I don't know. This is going to be a tough fight for Cody. He switched camps. He's like, I still got love for Team Alpha Male or whatever you're our favorite in the boys, but he's been training a little bit with Henry Hoof to
down in Florida and stuff. Yeah.
And he's just to change up my just to get uncomfortable a little bit.
Yeah, change his morale.
Yeah, exactly.
No, dude, I'm hoping.
I want Cody back in the winning column. I know what you're saying, man.
Dude, after he beat Dominic Cruz back in, was it 2016?
Mm-hmm, something like that.
Where he was showboating the whole time. Dude, that, didn't know the dude. I was like, dude, I love this
Cody
guy.
was a beast, man. I mean, he was knocking everyone out before that. So then he got up to there. He beat he embarrassed Dominic Cruz, who was the champ for so long.
Especially with the little dancing.
With all the dancing and mocking him and whatnot. And then he lost to TJ, and the whole time we're screaming. All Cody has to learn to do is keep his
fucking guard up.
Yeah, keep your composure and put your guard up. Because as soon as he gets clipped a little bit, he gets angry, he sees red, he's swinging from the hips just as hard as he can. And it's like, dude, he's got the power and he's got the technique that he could be unstoppable. It's just his defense needs to get a little bit better.
Definitely.
Hopefully, working with Henry is improving that. Another thing is Rafael has really good kicks.
He does.
I've seen.
Thinking about it, he does.
I can't remember who it was against, but I know Cody had some trouble with leg kicks. It might have been the beginning of the Pedro Munoz fight. He kept getting kicked in the calf, and it was giving him some trouble. So Maybe Rafael puts that in a lot more in the beginning of the fight and kind of wears down on Cody, and then maybe he could grapple him or whatever. Coming from Team Alpha Male, a lot of those guys are good grapplers, so Cody's got a background in it, but it'll definitely be a tough night for both of them. It's such a hard decision, man. I'll give it like a third round Cody Garbrandt finish.
Yeah, I'm saying Cody.
No, that's fucking tough though, because if it gets that far and Rafael's been working him for 3 rounds.
Cody in
2. Let's make it interesting, man. I'll go Rafael, honestly, decision.
Decision?
Rafael decision. Just because I think he's a big boy. Rafael's like 3 inches shorter, but he's stocky.
He is. Cody's a skinny guy.
Yeah, he's skinny.
But he has power.
He's got crazy power. He's got more knockout power, in my opinion, than Rafael does, but Rafael's he's going to kick the shit out of his legs. He's going to try to get him in a submission. This is a tough one to call. Just like the Aljamain fight, it's a fucking tough night of fights, man. But just to spice things up, I'll give it to Rafael.
Yeah, I'm going Cody, dude.
Cody knows.
I go Cody every time.
I got you, man. I hope he does win. I want to see him back in the winning column, and I think he can be champion.
Definitely. Oh, he can, especially after TJ's little roading ass.
Yeah,
so.
with the EPO or whatever. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, dude. So I'm going Cody.
Going Cody, and I'll go Rafael.
And then main event, we have the Lioness, Amanda Nunes, and Felicia Spencer.
This is... We could end the video right here. Amanda Nunes wins. Bam. No joke.
Bro. Hey, I'm thinking Felicia can pull it off.
Get the fuck out of here. You're going to take our channel... You're going to have them take our channel down by bullshitting here. That Felicia Spencer... She's like a... Betting odds aside, that Amanda's a plus 600, because when Ronda Rousey got finished, she was like a plus 1,000.
Right.
Amanda Nunes is better than she was better than Chris Cyborg on the feet.
She was.
And granted, Felicia Spencer went all 5 rounds or 3 rounds, whatever it was, against Cyborg. She survived that fight. She took quite a beating, but she was a tank. So I know she can take a fucking punch.
Yeah.
But it's Amanda Nunes.
No, yeah, dude. Amanda's a beast.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think she will win. Right?
That's a weird way to even say. I think she'll win for the woman goat, but okay.
But my gut's telling me Felicia's gonna win this one, dude.
In what way?
Decision.
Get the fuck out.
Decision.
Bro,
you can argue with me all night.
I'm just saying, man.
All night.
I don't think she'll knock her out on the feet because Felicia can take a fucking punch. She showed that against Cyborg. Or maybe she can because Amanda knocked Cyborg out in 2 minutes. So maybe she'll go in there and beat the shit out of Felicia.
Maybe.
Or she can take it to the ground. Amanda's wrestling is really good. Her jiu-jitsu is pretty good too. So that's not going to be a problem. She's not worried about Felicia getting her in that. The featherweight division, it sucks to say, but it's dead. There was like Cyborg, Felicia, there's Megan Anderson. Cyborg's not even in the UFC
she's
anymore.
In belts or
there's
being
Felicia, Megan Anderson, and then like a couple people that they just kind of throw in there. They look like they picked them up out of fucking Melville High School and they just grab some. Oh, you're 145. Can you come here? We'll give you $70,000 to fight the champion. It's Amanda Nunes has to go in with like a broken arm or something, bro. She's got to.
Hey. That's why I love the fight game.
Crazier things
That's
have happened.
That's why I love the fight game.
Crazier things have happened. But when Ronda Rousey lost to Holly Holm, and I'm really shitting on Felicia Spencer here, but no disrespect.
Really are.
No disrespect to Felicia Spencer. She's a tank, the Canadian. But when Ronda Rousey got whooped by Holly Holm was a kickboxing champion. You know? Miesha Tate submitted her. Miesha Tate's got incredible jiu-jitsu. You know? Everyone had something.
Right.
That when Anderson Silva lost to Chris Weidman, he was clowning, whatever. There's always something in the opponent that, okay, maybe they're a good striker, maybe they're this. Felicia doesn't really have much.
She has luck on her side, baby.
She has luck when she pick up a 4-leaf clover on the way to the fucking fight. Yes. All right, man.
But no, hey.
Do you think Felicia Spencer by decision?
Yeah, I mean.
I think it could happen.
Yes.
It could happen.
I'm putting my money on it right now.
It could happen.
Right now, I'm putting my money on it.
Okay. That Felicia Spencer could win by decision?
Yes.
All right. I'll say fourth round stoppage, Amanda Nunes.
Fair enough.
That's my call. You're stupid. You're stupid.
What? Dude.
All right. We'll see. We'll see Saturday night. Yeah. That's a fucking stacked card, man. I'm super excited for it. Didn't really touch base on the prelims at all. just because the main card is so stacked, I knew we were going to spend a lot of time on this. But definitely,
you didn't think you would spend that much time on the last one?
Definitely not, man. I thought it was going to be simple. Last fight, Amanda Nunes wins. All right, guys, see you Saturday. You're ready to make it interesting. That's cool, bro. Do your thing. Good luck to Felicia. Good luck to all the fighters, I guess. But, we appreciate you guys watching. We'll be watching Saturday. Hope you are too. We'll have the recap video out after that. Until then, if you watch this video, like it, comment, subscribe, give us your predictions, your opinions, and we'll see you next time.